This program is brought to you by Miami-Dade College. Please visit us at www.mdc.edu/iTunes.
And now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. Today we're honored to have with us an outstanding leader with an inspiring career in public service. Her impressive record of achievements includes work on economic and social justice issues, women's and family policy, healthcare, human rights, and national security. Nancy Pelosi made history in 2007, becoming the first woman to serve as Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives. Yes. As the highest-ranking elected woman in American history, she's second to the line to the presidency. Under her leadership, the 110th Congress has sought to make America safer, restore the American dream, and restore civility and integrity to our government. Among many other accomplishments, Congress raised the minimum wage for the first time in 10 years and offered the largest college aid expansion program since the GI Bill in 1944. This year, Speaker Pelosi spearheaded a bipartisan effort to provide relief to Americans who are struggling in an uncertain economy. Speaker Pelosi first made history in November 2002 when House Democrats elected her the first woman to lead a major political party. She brings to the Speaker's role nearly 20 years of experience in the House, representing the city of San Francisco. Nancy Pelosi has led House Democrats with remarkable effectiveness, building consensus and unifying her caucus more than any other leader in the last 50 years. This August, Speaker Pelosi will serve as permanent chair of the Democratic National Convention in Denver. She is a proud mother of 5, a grandmother of 7, and a woman whose life work has been motivated by concern for the next generation. Please join me in welcoming and giving a truly Miamian welcoming to our U.S. Speaker of the House, the Honorable Nancy Pelosi.
Something's happening back there. Good morning. I am absolutely delighted to be with each and every one of you on your very, very special day. I thank you for the kind introduction that I have just received from Dr. Vicente, and I congratulate each and every one of you on what is about to happen when you receive your diploma and your commencement. As Lance said, this is just the beginning. I want to acknowledge President Eduardo Patron for his tremendous leadership of this great institution of higher learning. Congratulations on your many accomplishments and your great leadership. I want to thank Chairman Helen Aguirre-Ferrer for her leadership, to the Board of Trustees, to the staff, to all who have made this graduation possible. Thank you for the invitation to be here. More important than that, thank you for what you are doing for these children and for children for America's future. I come to Miami-Dade North Campus today as Speaker of the House and to bring you greetings from the Congress of the United States. Greetings and congratulations. I also come carrying the hopes of our nation. A great deal rests on this very special class. Miami-Dade has already been very generous to the nation with many of the alumni, and I won't name them all because you know they will be too numerous, but some that I served with in Congress, Representative Ileana Ross-Layton, Congressman John Mica. I want to make special mention of the person who represents the district that Miami-Dade North Campus is in, Congressman Kendrick Meek, who is a rising star in the Democratic Party and in the Congress of the United States. That's just in Congress. I know many mayors and public officials have come from Miami-Dade. Manny Diaz, Mayor Manny Diaz, who was here earlier, and I'm sure still here, Carlos Alvarez, Mayor Carlos Alvarez, and so many, many others. So I hope that some of you are thinking, I think Lance is, of keeping the tradition of public service going, emanating from Miami-Dade. Today, I salute the many people who made this day possible for you. Barbara earlier in her reflection, her beautiful reflection, referred to your families and faculty and friends who made this possible for you. Let's show we've reflected upon them, we've thanked them in our hearts. Let's extend our appreciation to our families and friends who have made this possible. How wonderful it was to see the beautiful reaction to the American flag. Let us salute our brave men and women in uniform. I know that many of you in this class have already served our country in uniform, and many of you will. Thank you, because as you sang earlier, we are the home of the brave, the land of the free, and the home of the brave, and that would not be possible without the patriotism of our men and women in uniform. It is in that spirit, land of the free, home of the brave, that over 230 years ago, our founding fathers declared our independence, won a war from the greatest military power that existed at the time, and wrote a constitution making America the freest country the world had ever seen. And on the Great Seal of the United States, these founders wrote something that said, Novus Ordo Seclorum, a new order for the centuries. So confident were they, so much faith that they had in themselves, in our nation to be, in God, and so much faith in the future that they didn't say this was an experiment. They didn't say it was for years or decades. It says seclorum, for the centuries. That entrepreneurial spirit of creating something new and having the confidence and optimism for centuries is what America is all about. Their confidence sprang from the idea that every generation of Americans would have the responsibility to make the future better for the next generation. It was called the American Dream. And people flocked to our shores from all over the world, and they continue to do so in search of the American dream. America is a just and good place with a fair and efficient society and a source of opportunity and hope for all. And what you said earlier in the pledge to the flag, a place with liberty and justice for all. For these reasons, as I said, people flock to our shores. Some of you are newcomers. Some of your trip here today began in another country. You understand that those who struggle against oppression, America is a beacon of freedom. For those who are seeking a better life, America is a source of hope and opportunity. But understand this, by people coming to our shores, every newcomer, whether it was hundreds of years ago or a couple of days ago, makes America more American, because these newcomers bring their hopes, their dreams, their aspirations, their commitment to make the future better for the next generation. And I know that many of you come from families who are newcomers to America. Please understand how we all depend on you. The beautiful diversity, which is the strength of America. The confidence in the future, the faith in the future that your families have and that you have, again, makes America more American. Also know that newcomers invigorate America. Why are we so special? Because we are constantly reinvigorated by new people bringing their hopes and dreams. It's very exciting, and that's why I was so pleased to receive the invitation to be here with you today at this all-American commencement. And central to all that we want to talk about the future is education. It is the best investment that parents can make in their children, individuals can make in themselves, and a nation can make in its future. As I said, I know that many of you have served in the military. Some of you as you attained your degree, you are balancing work and family to make the future better for your children and for yourself. I come to you and you invited me as Speaker of the House of Representatives, and I'm proud to be here in that role. But the role I'm most proud of is that of mother, as was mentioned, of my 5 now grown children and grandmother of 7 children. And I view my work in politics and government as an extension of my role as mother, to make the future better, not only for my own family, but for all children in America. And what drives my engine in this regard is that we want all children to have the same opportunity, but my commitment is to the 1 in 5 children in America who live in poverty. We must change that. When I was a young mom taking care of my babies, or a little later when they were in school, packing their school lunches and checking on homework, I never, ever dreamed that I would ever run for Congress, and certainly that I would ever be Speaker of the House. And so when opportunities presented themselves, though, I was ready. For some reason, I was ready. And that's my message to you today. You never know what opportunity may be around the next corner. Be ready for it. Recognize opportunity and be ready for it, because you just don't know what the future may hold for you. I have three parts of my message. Recognize and be open to opportunity. Secondly, follow your passion. What is your passion? My passion, as I said, was about children and making our country work for all children, especially the 1 in 5. Every morning I say to my colleagues, remember the 1 in 5. Justice, social, economic justice for all. That is why at the opening of the first day of Congress, when I became Speaker that day, I called the House to order on behalf of all of America's children. Today, you will graduate with an education that will help you, I know in some cases, make America healthier, make America safer, make our economy stronger, improve our reputation in the world with your beautiful knowledge of other countries and other cultures. For many of you, these are your passions. Follow them. You never know where they may lead you. Finally, you must have faith in the future. This is the American tradition. Without that faith in the future, we would not have existed if our founders were not so sure. With your graduation today, you go forward with the confidence that Miami-Dade has given you an education that will serve you well in reaching your highest aspirations. You can go forward with faith in yourself, in your education, faith in our great nation, and faith in the future. As you go forward with this degree, know that you have not only achieved something great for yourself and for your family, but you have made America stronger. recognizing opportunity, following your passion, and having faith in the future, I know you will use your education to continue to make the future better for your family and for the next generation. It is called the American Dream, and you are the living proof of the American Dream. Today, I will be receiving an honorary degree, and I'm from Miami-Dade, and I'm very, very proud of that. I will accept it with great pride, and it creates, as you know, we're classmates now. When I get the degree, when the class of 2008 gets its degrees today, we will become classmates. We will have a special, special bond. So, my classmates, remember that you have a friend in the Speaker's office. Congratulations, felicidades, and compliment. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your very special day. Thank you.
This program is brought to you by Miami-Dade College. Please visit us at www.mdc.edu/iTunes.